Butas ng yero para sure seal. Iwas leak, sure seal. Sure fitted, sure seal. Iwas crack, iwas leak, sure fitted, sure seal. Sure seal, ang pantapal na iwas crack. Mula sa Jardine Distribution.
Ang bahay na nasulignum, protektado laban sa alat. Tanging Solignum ang kayang magbigay ng total termite solution. Soil Guard para hindi makadaan ang anay sa lupa. At Solignum para protektado ang kahoy laban sa anay, bukbok at fungi. Para may total protection laban sa anay, iSolignum ang kahoy at iSoil Guard ang lupa. Solignum, the total termite solution.
Solignum, mahigit 100 taon nang tried, tested at trusted sa pagbibigay proteksyon laban sa anay at ngayon, pinakikilala ang Solignum All Around. Gamit ang micro-emulsion technology kaya nanunuot sa kahoy, walang irritating smell at environment friendly para iwas anay, fungi at bukbok. Solignum All Around protects your home on and on and on. Solignum, tried, tested and trusted.
Super Store Seal. Walang tagas, walang tuklap, no back jobs.
Ang tagal talaga mamatay ng mga lamok, langaw, ipis! Sa bagong Zap AK Insect Killer, patay sila agad in one zap. Dahil may fast killing power ang Zap AK. Mapaipis, lamok o langaw, knockdown agad. So switch to Zap AK Insect Killer, the fast-killing insecticide from Jardine Distribution.
Welcome to our virtual seminar. Ito lang po ang ating mga guidelines. Tandaan po ang safety. In case of an earthquake, drop, duck, cover, and hold po tayo. Para naman po sa maayos na talakayan, i-mute po muna natin ang lahat ng ating mic. I-off po muna natin ang ating mga camera kapag po sinabi ng host. At i-on naman ang camera kapag na-advise na ng host na i-on ito. For questions, reserve po muna natin during our Q&A. Mag-attendance po tayo, no attendance, no giveaways. Kung kayo po ay ma-disconnect, balik lamang po kayo sa room. Don't share our room. Ako lang po ang maaaring mag-share or mag-invite ng room natin. Salamat po at mag-uumpisa na tayo.
Good morning, Jardines, and good morning, students of Adamson University. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat and welcome to our first ever Jardine University webinar. So, we are very excited po na masayang-masaya po kami ngayon na in behalf of Jardine Distribution, nagpapasalamat po kami kay Dean Senyo and sa faculty, sa buong faculty po ng architecture sa Adamson University. Maraming salamat po at this event made possible. Alam niyo po ang Jardine Distribution po, advocacy na po nga namin ang pagbibigay ng lecture po sa mga future builders po natin at kayo po yun, future architects and future engineers po natin. Dahil po dyan, nationwide po ginagawa po namin itong Jardine University at dahil nga sa pandemya, so welcome po sa inyong lahat. And by the way, I am Joanna and ako po yung host nyo for today. And kung nandyan na po kayo sa ating YouTube, mag-comment lamang po kayo ng good morning. Nakita ko kanina, ang dami na nating viewers. Okay, nasa 164 live audience na po tayo. So good morning po sa inyong lahat and welcome to Jardine University. Okay, so ngayong hapon, hindi lang po tayo matututo, no? Meron din magsasaya din po tayo dahil meron kaming inihandang mga games o palaro para po sa inyong lahat. Ang dapat nyo lamang pong gawin ay makinig po kayo sa ating lecture at mamaya mainihandang mga trivia question ang ating speaker, no? At mag-uuwi po kayo ng free Zap Roach Bait, no? Napakaganda po niyang free Zap Roach Bait na yan, no? Alam niyo po yun, pwede niyong ipanregalo sa inyong mga mother as an early Mother's Day gift, no? So maganda po yung free Zap Roach Bait na yan. So makinig po kayo at tumutok lamang sa ating webinar this afternoon. Okay, so pasadahan ko po ang ating mga live viewers ngayon sa ating YouTube. Good morning sa'yo, Sabrina Tan. Okay, nandyan din po si Mia Robio. Good morning sa inyo. And si Miss Alisa Floresca. Si Nika Miguel, nandyan din. Good morning. Si Ella Dakasin, good morning po sa inyo. Si Gia Meneses, wow, ang dami nila. 179 live viewers na po tayo. Ayan, si Mia Rubio, Kat Gabriel, hello po. And si Vin Darilay, naku, hindi ko na po kayo mababasa lahat dahil alam ko excited na po kayo sa ating webinar. So without further ado, and to formally start our program, let us hear from the President of Jardine Distribution, Mr. Edwin Hernandez.
Good morning, partners, and welcome to the Jardine University. Jardine Distribution understands the value of home. Home is where memories and dreams are created, and that is why it has always been our mission to care for the Filipino home. This learning experience was conceptualized with you in mind. As future architects, engineers, and designers, your contribution to Jardine's mission of caring for the Filipino home is vital. So enjoy learning, and together, let us care for the Filipino home.
For that message. At ngayon, no, napakaswerte po natin this afternoon dahil hindi lang wood science and preservation ang pag-uusapan natin. Meron din po tayong waterproofing problem solution. And di ko napapatagalin. Alam ko excited na talaga kayong lahat. And kilalanin natin ang ating speaker, ang Assistant Vice President sa Construction Supply Division ng Jardine Distribution, Miss Peachy Chu. Let's watch this video.
Good morning, everybody! Hi, Jonah!
Yes, thank you, Miss Peachy, sa pagpapa-unlock niyo po this afternoon. And ayan, hindi ko napapatagalin. I will give you now the floor para sa ating presentation.
Thank you very much, Jonah, and good morning to our students and future professionals from Adamson University. I am Peachy Chu. I am the Assistant Vice President of Jardine Distribution for Construction Supplies, and I have been handling total termite solution, wood preservation, and waterproofing solutions of Jardine for about 13 years. So I'm very honored to be your guest speaker today in soaring high in your career with Jardine University. So let us make this a very meaningful afternoon for everybody. And we are now streaming live on YouTube, and we are also on StreamYard. So those who would like to be seen on screen, you can enter our StreamYard later if you have some questions or clarifications. But those who are watching on YouTube, feel free also to send in your comments, your suggestions, so that we can also read it. So hello everybody. It looks like we have a lot of future professionals. We have here, I'm not sure why they are talking about elbow cuff. Okay, you got this. Ayan, pero good afternoon everybody. Good afternoon. Alright, so I'd like to introduce to you Jardine Matheson. And Jardine Matheson is one of the biggest conglomerate that we have in this world, no? We employ, I think, about almost 500,000 people worldwide. Our focus is on Asia Pacific region, Singapore, Malaysia, China. We also have in Myanmar, and of course we have here in the Philippines. In the Philippines, we have a lot of businesses as well. We have Hong Kong Land. We have Dairy Farm. Dairy Farm is now partnered with Robinson Supermarket. So when you go also to Hong Kong or Singapore, you see cold storage or giant supermarket. Those are under Jardine Matheson business. Of course, you know Mandarin Hotel. And we also have, we are the franchisee of Pizza Hut and 7-Eleven in some of the Southeast Asian countries. Alright, so that is Jardine Distribution, and that's where I'm Jardine Matheson, and that is the mother company of Jardine Distribution. It's a Saturday, so I'm not sure why you have work or you have rather school for Saturday, but we're very happy to be with you today, and we want it to be very meaningful. So for our first module, what we want you to understand is the wood as a building material. What's the importance and the value that wood brings to us as a building material? And then, of course, it's very, very important that we do wood preservation, okay? And the value of total termite solution. And lastly, as future professionals, we want you to be our partner in caring for the Filipino home. Alright, napaka-importante mga partners. I will call you partners because once you learn the importance of total termite solution, you would be our partner in caring for the Filipino home. There's no better way to care for the Filipino homes but to build a long-lasting home when you become professional architects or engineers. So, kami pong mga Pilipino, tayong lahat, nangangarap tayong lahat magkaroon ng sariling bahay. And once we decide to build our home, we rely on you, architects and engineers. So that's the value of your profession. So hindi pwedeng basta-bastang gawa lang ng bahay. Alam nyo, marami sa bahay natin sa Pilipinas, inaanay at saka tumutulo. So it's very important that as future professionals, architects and engineers, you learn the value of building a longer lasting home for your clients. Let's start by understanding wood as a building material. Do you know that wood is good? Okay, we have a misconception that wood, nako, nakakasira ng kagubatan yan. Huwag tayong gumamit ng kahoy. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay? Because in practicality, the key word is responsible use of wood. And when you use wood responsibly, wood is good. Alright? So, we have wood is renewable. Do you know that even if we use wood as a building material, syempre we cut the forest, no? We cut the trees and then we, decrease the forest cover. That's again a wrong impression. Because sa ibang bansa, especially sa Europe, when they started pushing for wood as a building material, lalo pang dumami po ang kanilang forest cover because for every tree that you will cut, you would have to plant more than one tree. Okay, so that's why sooner or later, dumami ulit ang puno sa kanilang kagubatan. That's why the key word is responsible use of wood. Do you know that wood tackles climate change by reducing carbon from the atmosphere? Wood is good for health and well-being. Tignan nyo lang yung mga hospitals natin, di ba? Daming plants, merong garden, ganyan, because wood is good for health and well-being. What else? We also have wood is durable. Wood is a natural insulator. It's fast and easy to build. And what more? Of course, obvious ba? Wood is simply beautiful. Aesthetically, walang tatalo kay wood. Okay? So I think we prepared something a video for you guys to better appreciate why wood is good. So let's watch this.
Everybody knows that wooden houses are for children, doggies, and weirdos who live in the backwoods. Yes, they have seen the light. And now also modern intelligent people realize wood is the world's best building material. Soon we will have wooden bridges, arenas, houses, kindergartens, and even skyscrapers all over. You're gonna love it. So, has wood come into fashion? Since when did it ever fall out of fashion? It's always been the best building material, whichever way you look at it. Now get your brain around this. Relative to its weight, wood is the world's strongest building material. That's the way nature made it, which is why building with wood is quick, easy, and economical. As all do-it-yourself women know, it's a piece of cake. And because nature made wood so strong and flexible, tall wooden buildings remain standing even during earthquakes. Now here's something for your heart. Wood is beautiful, feels good, and has a wonderful scent. Creates an excellent indoor climate and acoustics, and keeps you warm. But don't take our word for it. If you would, give it a try. Here's something for your conscience. Wood is the most environmentally friendly material. It's the only building material made by the sun and with carbon from the air. So wood stores carbon and reduces the greenhouse effect. And it's the only renewable material in perpetual supply forever and ever. From properly managed forests, of course. And should wooden houses be demolished, you don't end up with waste. No, for wood can be recycled or burned, thus using the solar energy stored in the wood to replace using coal, oil, and gas. Brilliant! Which is why modern intelligent people choose wood, caring for themselves as well as for future generations. So, build a better world with wood, for wood is good. In fact, it's nature's stroke of pure genius.
So who wants to be called a genius? Everybody's a genius when you are using wood as a building material, alright? So pa-shout out daw kay Rob Bato. Hi Rob! Good afternoon! Ayan, I'm shouting out na shout out Rob! Okay, so kung may questions kayo, you can feel free to send in your comments. Babasahin ko yan and I will try to answer in my best capability for you guys, our future professionals. Okay, pa-contest tayo. Give at least 3 reasons why wood is good. The first give me 3 reasons. 3 reasons why wood is good. We'll bring home a Shopee voucher worth 250 pesos, and you can get this via Shopee or Lazada. Oh, Lara, I need 3. Ayan, okay. Bakit naman si Adrian Jim Reyes ang kaniyang sus? Ayan, hindi ata masaya si Mr. Adrian. Alright, so JR, it's a natural insulator. It's fast and easy to build. Aesthetical. Anong aesthetical? Aesthetically beautiful ba yan? Okay, so medyo hindi kompleto yung sagot ni JR. I will go for Christine. Alright? I think I saw Christine somewhere. Christine Ortiz. It's renewable, it's durable, it's fast and easy to build. Okay, nastauna ba si Christine dan Charlotte? Bahala na yung director natin. Basta congratulations to the first one na makikita namin on record. Yeah, I think after JR, hindi lang masyadong kompleto yung sagot ni JR. So Charlotte, congratulations! Alright, let's carry on. Okay. Kagaya ng ibang mga building materials, wood has its own challenges. And mostly, it's the wood pest. At ano-ano ang common wood pest that we have to address? Fungi or amag, wood borer or bokbok, termite or anay. Huwag mag-alala mga partners, okay? Pag sinabi ng iyong kliyente, uy, architect, gusto ko magpatayo ng bahay. I want to have wood. Wag mong sabihin, architect, nako, mamumroblema lang tayo sa wood na yan. Kasi magkakaanay, magkakaamag, o kaya magkakabok-bok. ganito na lang ang design natin, puro konkreto. Eh, parang awa mo na architect. Wag mo pong gawing warehouse, ha? Ang disenyo ng iyong kliyente. Wag mo katakutan ang paggamit ng wood because we can address all these wood pests. How? Okay, there's the value of wood preservation. Let's watch this so you would better appreciate what is wood preservation. Alright, so that is the value of wood preservation. And I will introduce to you what we call total termite solution. We have wood preservative plus soil termiticide, and that is total termite solution. I want you to pay attention to this because later I'll ask this question again. What is, okay, the formula for total termite solution? One is wood preservation, and then second is soil termiticide. As what you've seen in the video, we have to treat the soil, and then we also have to treat the wood so that we achieve total termite solution. Okay? So that is our selignum and soil guard. Selignum is the wood preservative, soil termiticide would be soil guard. I'm introducing to you selignum. It's the #1 tried, tested, trusted selignum wood preservative for over 100 years, not only in the Philippines but in the whole world. Okay? So what makes selignum good? Okay? First, it has been in the market for more than 100 years. Wala na pong iba pa. More importantly, it addresses the right wood preservation so we can eliminate wood borer, fungi, and termite. So let's appreciate better why selignum is the better or the best wood preservative.
Is your house safe? You may not know it, but right this very minute, you are being attacked. Mga anay, mga bukbok, armies of termites eating up your home, but you can't see them until all is too late. Gumamit ng Selignum Wood Preservative at protektado ka na laban sa mga bukbok, anay at fungi. Entrust your house to Selignum, the Wood Preservative.
So that is our wood preservative. Now I'll talk about soil guard. Our soil termiticide, which is one of the most important elements of total termite solution. Let's find out, Soil Guard. Okay, so that is our Soil Guard. Now, I have some games for you, pampabuhay, pampagising. Nakakatuwa naman ng mga students natin. Very, very active at the comment section. Now, the first person to answer, okay, to type in the right answer in the comment section. Which one is best to mix with selignum? Water, used oil, or thinner? 1, 2, 3, go. Give me your answers. At the count of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, congratulations to no one because wala na po tayong hinahalo sa selignum. Selignum is a ready-to-use product. Tandaan natin, it's a tricky question. Ready-to-use na ang selignum, do not dilute, and it's ready to use. Okay? So, congratulations to me, dahil walang nanalo sa ating mga students. It's okay, it's a tricky question. Uy, umabot si Migs, oh. None daw. Okay, sige. Later na, Migs, ang premyo mo, ha? Kasi nauna ko nang sabihin ng answer. Next, please. Okay, so that ends our first module. That is the total termite solution covering wood preservation and wood as a building material. So let's go back to our agenda or objective. Did we better understand wood as a building material? Can I have a thumbs up, please? Yes. Okay. Do we have now the right answer to the problems of wood preservation and termites? Yes, you know what is wood preservation, what is total termite solution, and that is selignum plus soil guard or wood preservative plus soil treatment equals total termite solution. Now that you know it, our future professionals, we want you to care for the Filipino home, making sure that when you use wood as a building material, when you build your first project, make sure that you apply what you learned, and that is total termite solution. If you are going to answer, okay, our survey, and you can also learn more by logging into our e-learning, you will have an e-certificate which you can use for your resume. Syempre, di ba? Importante yan. So, join our group also. Search nyo lang sa Facebook. Welcome, classmate mo sa construction. And you can join. Everything there, you will learn about wood preservation, construction, and there's also the link, Jardine Distribution e-learning. Libre po yan. You just need to study the module, take the exam. If you pass, you will get an e-certificate which will state that you are a certified total termite solution expert. Okay, now I'd like to open the discussion for a Q&A for our total termite solution before I move on to the concrete module and waterproofing module. Okay, do we have some questions? Hi, Bea. Yes, you will be a termite expert. You will receive a certificate once you do you're done with your survey and also navigate the e-learning site. Wala daw silang mga questions. Okay? So, ako po ang may question. Ang unang makasagot, may premyo. What is the formula for total termite solution? Again, what is the formula for total termite solution? Okay, please answer that question and you will win. Alright, congratulations, Christopher. Claire. Congratulations, Claire. Wood preservative plus soil termiticide equals total termite solution. Well done, Claire. I have a question here, I think, from someone. Pangit nyo ka-bonding. Uy, sino yon? Grabe naman. Okay, I think hindi para sa akin yon, okay? So, nag-compute pa lang ako. Naku, may kinukompute daw siya. Put per A equals MX plus B. Nakakaloka. Ginawang algebra naman ni Kuya. Okay. Guys, I know you are really having fun out there, but make sure that you understand our total termite solution. Ayan, lakas naman ni Claire. Congratulations, Claire! Sabi, may false. Sorry, Bay, hindi true or false ang question. Okay? Alright, so if you don't have any more questions for total termite solution, we will pause for a break. Okay? And I will proceed in discussing with you our next module, which is our concrete solutions. That is our waterproofing solution. I'll give you a couple of minutes so that you can stretch. I'll see you later, guys.
ng yero para sure. Sure Seal. Iwas leak. Sure Seal. Sure Fitted. Sure Seal. Iwas crack. Iwas leak. Sure Fitted. Sure Seal. Sure Seal, ang pantapal na iwas crack. Mula sa Jardine Distribution.
Ang bahay na nasulignum, protektado laban sa anay. Tanging Solignum ang kayang magbigay ng total termite solution. Soil Guard para hindi makadaan ang anay sa lupa. At Solignum para protektado ang kahoy laban sa anay, bukbok at fungi. Para may total protection laban sa anay, iSolignum ang kahoy at iSoil Guard ang lupa. Solignum, the total termite solution.
Soligno, mahigit 100 taon nang tried, tested at trusted sa pagbibigay proteksyon laban sa anay at ngayon, pinakikilala ang Solignum All Around. Gamit ang micro-emulsion technology kaya nanunuot sa kahoy, walang irritating smell at environment friendly para iwas anay, fungi at bukbok. Solignum All Around protects your home on and on and on. Solignum, tried, tested and trusted.
Alright, we are back after our total termite solution and wood as a building material. Let me discuss to you now our concrete module, which will tackle about concrete as a building material, learn the importance of waterproofing solution, and also, again, be our partner in caring for the Filipino home. What is concrete? Let's find out. What is the concrete? When we talk about concrete, what are the elements of a concrete? Okay? So, ang konkreto po, hindi natin pwedeng sabing semento. Okay? It's different. Cement is just one element of concrete. Concrete composes of a filler, SCM. Later, you'll find out what SCM is. Air, admixture, water, also aggregates, and of course, cement. Okay? So, let's learn more about each of the elements. Cement, ito po, of course, ang alam natin is bonding, no? It bonds the ingredient together. And we have so many types of cement. But when you go to a hardware store in a typical home that you will build, it will use type 1, Portland cement, or tinatawag nilang P1, when you go to the concrete. So, it's very important that the quality of cement is good, but also the rate of cement in a concrete is equal to the strength of the concrete that you are making. What else apart from cement? Ito, syempre, alam naman natin ang halo, di ba? Bulk of concrete is mostly the aggregates because 1, 2, and 3 would be the mix, the standard mix. We also have 1, 3, 4. Depends on the budget and depends on the quality of the concrete that you would like to build. So bulk of concrete is mostly aggregates. Of course, it has to be cheaper than a cement. And ito po ay depende sa gusto mong aggregates. Merong gravel, may crushed stone, anong sand ang gusto mong gamitin. So, yung atin pong pagsisemento or pagkukongkreto, it would have an impact depends on the quality of the aggregates that you use. The size and shape will also affect workability. Anong workability? Yung paghalo ng lahat ng sangkap na ito. We have water. The higher the water is, what do you think ang mangyayari sa konkreto? Okay? It's very important. The water and cement ratio is a key property of concrete. Why? Because of course, the higher the water is, nakakaroon ng apekto po yun doon sa quality ng ating konkreto sapagkat the higher the water is, siyempre nagle-lessen din yung ating strength. Okay? And we have different kinds of concrete or water na ginagamit into a concrete. Yung tap water, yung hard water, yung sea water. So, important din yung water hardness. May mga panukat naman yan when you are already building a home or a structure. We also have our admixtures. Itong mga admixtures, kumbaga sa tao, these are our vitamins. So, ito ang vitamins ng ating semento. And there's a lot. Gusto mong mag-water reducer, meron kang cement additives, pampaganda ng halo, pampaganda ng palitada. There's a lot of options for you. Just like how many vitamins do we have that we can choose from, it's the same for concreting. Marami rin pong admixture. Air, of course, is very important. Kaya yung quality ng workability would play a big role in the quality of your concrete. Okay? So, yung ating entrained air, yan daw yung deliberate and desirable. Yung mga entrapped air, accidental and unwanted. So, ayan yung mga hindi masyadong magandang naging halo, nagkaroon ng masyadong gap dun sa concrete which will lead us into a problem later on. These are the SCM, supplementary cementitious material, just like admixture. So, mga pampadagdag, gusto nating magtipid. So, mag-a-add ka ng konti sa yung mga kinokongkreto. But generally, an admixture and the cement would do the work. Okay? And last also, what else is in the element? Fibers. Ito yung mga hibla-hibla na naglalagay din ng integrity daw sa structure. Okay? So, kasi para siyang sinulid na nagtatahi-tahi sa lahat nitong mga elementong ito. Ayan po ang ating mga elemento ng konkreto. From start to finish, what is important? The mix design, lahat ng ratio. Ano bang ratio na ginamit mo ng mga elementong ito? Paano ka nag-mix? Paano mo transport yung mixed product mo into the location ng iyong project? And also, how long did you cure? Normal curing time should be 28 days, but in the real world, medyo hindi nangyayari yan. Kaya, madalas, kahit simpleng bahay lang, nagkakaroon ng cracking later on, no? So, these are all important. Kung elemento ay important, importante din ang element of skills nung gumagawa at nag-a-apply ng konkreto. So, very, very important that in concrete na material, it's important that we take into consideration the ratio and all these elements in coming up with a good quality concrete. Ngayon, meron tayong pinakasal. Meron tayong hindi mo pwedeng gamitin ang konkreto mag-isa as a building material. tatayo nga siya, mabubuo siya, mahuhulma siya, pero magka-crack siya at hindi siya magiging durable. Kaya ginawa ang concrete plus steel equals reinforced concrete. Ito po ay ang pagsasama ng konkreto at ng bakal. At napakagandang pagsasama nito ha. It's actually ideal. Very ideal. Kumbaga sa couple power couple. Okay? Bakit? Kasi yung load transfer, yung tibay niya, yung concrete and steel binding together will form a very good foundation and a durable structure as long as we do it right. Pero ang sabi nila, wala daw forever. Well, naniniwala naman akong may forever. Kayo ba? Sino ba dito ang mga hindi naniniwalang walang forever o may forever? Okay, pero sabi nila, a concrete and steel, just like any relationship, will be put on a test. Okay? Kailangan matrial ang kanilang pagsasama. At kagaya ng marriage, nandiyan dyan ang mga problema. Kahit hindi pa kasal lang sa inyo dyan marami, maraming problema po sa marriage. At isa na dyan ang third party.
Oh,
okay.
no!
Yung third party talaga na yan, problema yan di ba? Okay? So, wag kang mamroblema. Sabi ni Sheena, inom ka na lang daw ng tubig. Okay, so, walang forever kung may third party involved. So, imagine niyo si concrete and si steel, mag-asawa sila, may third party pumasok para manira ng kanilang pagsasama at ito ay ang concrete problems. And what are the concrete problems that we have? Madami. Kagaya nga ng marriage. Napakadaming kailangang i-survive. Okay? Sana maging kagaya tayo ni Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. 73 years of marriage. Okay? Talaga namang till death do us part sila. Tignan natin paano mangyayari yon kay concrete and steel. Okay, ang kailangan nating alamin, sabi natin, material is a concern, environment is a concern, workmanship is a concern, change in use also is a concern, at yun po ang mga katangian o mga factors na kailangan nating pag-isipan when it comes to durability of a concrete. Isa-isahin natin. Marami kasing attacks. May carbonation, may chloride attack. Ito yung mga chemical reaction. And the most common, water penetration. Kaya yung permeability is key. What is permeability, diba? Yung kanyang ability, okay? Ability not to absorb, okay? All these possible attacks. Mapa-carbon yan, sulfate, or water. So, how can we achieve that? Kailangan natin ng tulong, especially when it comes to water penetration. We need protection from all of these hassles. Gaya ng wood kanina, even a concrete as a building material has its challenges. Pwedeng nakakasira yung joint, pumapasok ang tubig doon. Pwedeng may cracking, pwedeng mayroong cavity or uka. So, lahat po ng ito ay pwedeng magbigay ng problema sa atin. What to do and what else to know? Evidences of waterproofing problem. Syempre, merong tumutulo. Aba, bigla na lang merong tubig na parang baha, naipon na tubig. Aba, bakit nababasa yung aking walls? Aba, bakit nagmamapa yung walls ko? Aba, ba't umangat yung tiles ko? Aba, bakit nagka-fungi yung wood ko? Aba, bakit nangalawang dito? Yon. So, these are all evidences of waterproofing problem. Okay? Bakit po may monkey? Sabi ni Ara. Wala kasi nangyari, Ara. Dahil sa problem na bigay nitong mga to, yon. So, yung kanilang baby ni concrete at ni steel, yon, nabigla, no? Nabigla. Okay? Wag na daw magbahay, sabi ni Sheena. O, sige Sheena, saan ka titira? Okay, next. Okay, So, ito po ang tinatawag nating complete solutions, and we have here all the solutions for waterproofing problem. Una, toilet and bath or swimming pool. This would be super Torosil. For balconies, kasi may galaw, dapat optimum flex. For firewall, it also has flexibility but not very, very expensive. Optimix Plus. And for cracks, you have water plug. Let me share everything to you guys. Kahit gaano pa kaganda ng konkretong halo mo, katibay ng steel mo, nandyan kasi ang weather, nandyan ang sun, nandyan ang ulan, nandyan ang pollution. So, it's inevitable. Kailangan mag-waterproofing ka talaga. Saan-saan ka dapat mag-waterproofing? Sa lahat ng bagay na nagkakaroon ng pressure or stress from water. Okay? So, meron tayong positive and negative water pressure. Lahat po yan pwedeng daanan ng tubig. Again, no matter how expensive your house is, no matter how good the design is, hindi po pwedeng hindi ka mag-waterproofing. It's a must. Okay? Kagaya lang din yan sa wood. No matter how hard the wood is, you still need to do wood preservation. And when we do that, we are prolonging the life cycle of our structure. So how to use Super Torosil? Let's watch this video. So that is our Super Torosil. It is a waterproofing that is cementitious base and that is best for swimming pools and also toilet and bath. This is non-toxic. All our cementitious waterproofing are non-toxic. So kung nanood tayo sa ating video, ilang litro ng tubig ang inihalo sa isang galon? Letter B daw, 1.5 liter. Sabi ni Avina Bruca. Congratulations, Avina. Let's move on to the next. Okay, there are areas that are prone to movement such as balcony, no, roof deck, kasi po walang nakaabang sa ilalim, di ba? So, syempre, there's that flexibility. So, it's important that you use flexible waterproofing. Why? Because if you use a rigid waterproofing, gumagalaw yung surface mo, anong mangyayari? Magka-crack. That's why if you use a waterproofing that's flexible, when your concrete moves or your slab moves, and then mag-move din po yung iyong waterproofing, sasabay siya. And that is Optimum Flex. Let's watch the application video for Optimum Flex.
Alright, so that is our optimum flex. May tanong dito si Mr. Adrian, but I'll answer that later because definitely we will touch about that on different kinds of waterproofing. Okay? Now, we have to waterproof also our firewall. Huwag po nating tipirin ang firewall. Mostly, you are using elastomeric sapagkat mura. But in the long run, that's not the best solution. Umaangat po ang elastomeric. I'll show that to you later also in relation to Mr. Adrian's question. So, why is Optimix best for firewall? Because it offers flexibility. Firewall is also flexible because syempre mataas din siya. But the good thing with Optimix is you can mix it with cement, making it cost efficient. Okay? So, it is high water resistant, higher dispersion, ganda ng halo, excellent bond strength, ang ganda ng kapit, and strong cohesion, hindi kumakalas, walang kapak. So that is Optimix Plus. Huwag kalimutan po, hindi kailangan magtipid by using elastomeric sa firewall. You have to use cementitious also. Why? Take note of what I'm telling you about cementitious because later I will talk about the differences or different types of waterproofing. For the meantime, let's watch Optimix Plus application video. So those are the different kinds of cementitious waterproofing, but we also have one which is our water plug. Okay? So ang atin pong water plug also is cementitious. Okay. So kanina ang tanong po ni Sir Adrian is, what is the advantage? Oh, if we already included Sahara or powder waterproofing on the concrete mixture, is it still required to apply liquid waterproofing? Alright, so we actually recommend that you use cementitious waterproofing like Super Torosil or the rest of the products that we showed. Hindi po kasi pare-pareho lahat ng waterproofing. There is powder type, there's liquid, and then also meron din po yung membrane. If you know yung parang naka-roll na inilalatag mo at sinusunog mo, yun po ay tinatawag na membrane. Okay, what is the disadvantage? powder like Sahara, binubuhos po natin yan sa semento, we would really never know kung saan mo na waterproof, na mix ba ng tama. Unlike with super torresil like sa cementitious, alam mo that you manage to waterproof every corner, every area because you painted on it. Okay? So, I'll talk about cementitious because cementitious waterproofing, unlike Sahara or powder, works via crystallization. What is crystallization? Imaginein po natin, just like our skin, ang concrete po, gaano man kaganda ang PSI niyan, o anumang ganda ng kalidad niyan, there is always pores. Okay? Gaya ng skin din natin. Yung pores po na yan, pwedeng pasukan ng dumi, pwedeng pasukan ng tubig. Kapag ka po, pinasukan niya ng tubig at wala nang mapasukan, doon po tumatagas ang tubig, kaya nababasa yung wall. Crystallization is the mode of action of our cementitious waterproofing like Super Torresil and Optimix. What does it do? Yung dry concrete natin, binabasa muna, sinusok muna ng water para lahat ng pores na yon madaanan. Kapag ka-in-apply na yung cementitious, pupunta po doon through the water yung Super Torresil and then magre-react siya sa loob, covering all the pores and then creating a film, hindi na makakapasok yung tubig. The good thing is because Super Torresil or cementitious waterproofing like Super Torresil penetrated the concrete, your surface is waterproof as long as it's sound. Hindi mo kailangang magpaulit-ulit ng waterproofing. Take note, when you use elastomeric, kumakalas siya, nagbabubble, umaangat yung pintura, it's not long-term because it doesn't become part of the concrete. But with crystallization, it becomes part of the concrete. As long as your concrete is sound, you are waterproof. So I hope I answered Mr. Adrian's question. Why we prefer cementitious as the most practical and affordable cementitious or waterproofing solution. Okay? Ito po yan. We have bitumen. Makikita nyo, nagmamapa siya. Unlike Super Torresil, nandun siya sa konkreto. Hindi siya umaangat. How about elastomeric? I think I have something here for elastomeric. There. Diba? Kasi it's just a paint. Later on, it would kalas again, di ba? It will not be part of a concrete. Integral is Sahara. Okay, you mix it with cement, you don't know kung saan ba napunta yung Sahara. But with Super Torresil, because you coated it, you know, this area has been waterproof. So these are the advantages of Super Torresil. Wala rin, pwede rin gamitin yan, umulan man o umaraw. Isa-isahin nga natin ulit what's the advantages. I think I have a table here. Anong advantages ng ating super or ng cementitious waterproofing versus different types. Okay? So, simpleng gamitin? Yes. Kasing tibay ng semento? Yes. Hindi kumakalas. Non-toxic? Oh, yes. Very, very environment friendly and we have certification na ini-issue natin sa mga contractors natin when they need it. Pwedeng i-apply tag-ulan man o tag-araw. Oh, yes. Okay? Unlike bitumen, elastomeric, and also the integral type. That's why with Super Torresil, Optimum Flex, and Optimix, there's no back jobs. Okay? Sakit sa ulo yan. Future professionals, architects, and engineers pag nag-back jobs kayo sa inyong mga sites. Now, it's important that we do, okay, proper application of our waterproofing products. Sige nga, ilang oras ang dapat na pagitan ng first and second coat for our Super Torresil? Ay, A, B, or C? Ay, congratulations, Zainab! Irfan! Congratulations! Congratulations! I saw Zainab first, so congratulations. May question pa si Mr. Adrian. Let me just go back to that. Is it also advisable to apply waterproofing on the negative side of the wall or just on the positive surface that's exposed to the weather? Well, if you have access, Sir Adrian, on the positive side, that's better. Pero sometimes, pagka nagkakaproblema na tayo sa ating firewall, especially, meron ka na rin katabing bahay. So, hindi mo na ma-applyan on the positive side. The good thing about cementitious waterproofing like Super Toro Steel, you can still apply it on the negative. You cannot do that with elastomeric and, of course, integral. Okay? So, I hope I answered your question. Let's go with the next topic. Okay. If you do waterproofing, alam niyo naman po ang semento or ang konkreto rather, there's always a connection. May joints yan, okay? So, nagko-connect ang walls at ang floors at yun ang tinatawag nating call joints. We have to put water plug in the joints. And water plug is a fast-setting hydraulic cement. We have here an illustration of our call joints, walls, and then floor. That is very, very important for you because even if you apply Super Toro Steel or Optimix or Optimum Flex on the walls or on the floor, but you left out waterproofing the call joints, that would become a water seepage. So, papasukan nyo yun ng tubig. And that is a problem. So, with that, you have to use water plug. Okay? Let's see how to use water plug nga. Let's play it, please, Direk. Okay, so water plug, you can also use it in sealing cracks, call joints, and anchoring bolts. So, well, some use it for gates, so just anchoring bolts. Let me demonstrate in the next slide the call joints, the total waterproofing solution. So this is wall. This is where you put Super Toro Steel. You also put on the floor slab, but on the connector, the call joints, you need to put water plug, okay? So don't miss that out, guys. And then I have a question from JR254, 254 tuloy. I'm referring to the minutes where I saw it so that my director can flash it. So JR was asking earlier, necessary pa po ba mag-waterproof on slab on grade? Yes, JR, a slab on grade is something, a slab on the ground. Yes, because as you would note, yung ground natin, may moisture din yon. Kapag pinabayaan mo yan, JR, pwedeng umangat. Kung ano man yung toppings mo doon, aangat ang floor tiles mo, or kung semento man yan, it could also be a problem for waterproofing. So yes, we would need to do waterproofing on the floor slab, especially if it's a slab for sa taas ng you're gonna make it toilet and bath or something that will be used with water. So you have to do waterproofing. All right, so that is our waterproofing solutions. Again, hindi po pare-pareho ang waterproofing. What we are encouraging our future professionals is to use a practical and economical type of waterproofing, and that is cementitious waterproofing. That works both for the concrete and steel because yung atin pong waterproofing na cementitious ay nagkakaroon ng crystallization and it becomes part of the concrete. Unlike other waterproofing, umaangat siya. And then Ara's asking me, forever na rin po ba yung effect ng waterproofing? Forever as long as you apply it correctly. Forever as long as your concrete is sound, meaning in good condition. Well, even though you do a lot of waterproofing in a poorly constructed concrete, it won't solve the problem. Okay, Miss Ara? So make sure that you always look into the foundation of your concrete and then you do waterproofing properly. How high from the floor slab should waterproofing be? Is there a recommended height? Oh, you don't need so much height when you do waterproofing on your slab. Normally, the standard would be 0.5 mm to 1 mm. But kami, we will go to the safe side, 1 mm of waterproofing, and then you do your toppings. Of course, if you do naman sa toilet, kung yung walls mo and then yung floor, you don't need to waterproof the entire wall. Yung splashes lang. I think splashes would be mga 2 feet at the minimum, or if you can afford higher than that, that's better. But you don't need to waterproof the entire wall of a bathroom. Alright, JR? And, forever kung tama. Yes, forever kung tama. Thank you, Alanis. How many layers of application of waterproofing is recommended? JR, ang 1 mm natin would give you about 2 coats of applications. For swimming pool, we recommend at least 3 coats. Okay? I like JR. Ang daming questions. Si Mr. JR ba is a professor or a student? Nonetheless, thank you for your questions. Alright, so we don't have anything more in our comment section. Let me reiterate, why are we here? You understand now concrete is a building material, yes? You know the elements of building or creating a concrete. You know the importance of workmanship, of the ingredient or the elements that you would use, the mix of it, the ratio of it. You know that concrete and steel is the best, relationship that we can have in using concrete, but it may not last forever if you don't do proper waterproofing. And of course, now that you know, please, future professionals, future architects and engineers, be our partner in caring for the Filipino home. This is our mission. With my team, I always tell, why do we wake up in the morning, guys? Why do we work for Jardine Distribution? Of course, we have to earn money, but what is good is that we have a very clear mission. We wake up every day, all our efforts, marketing, selling, educating the market. It's all about telling our Filipino homeowners how to take care of their homes because home is where our heart is. Ito po ang ating mga memories nandiyo dyan. And ang dami-dami nating mga Filipino homeowners namumroblema pag may anay, namumroblema pag tumutulo ang bahay. We don't want that. That is why Jardine is here. And Jardine cannot do that alone. We need to partner with professionals. We need to partner with students who will be professionals soon, and that's why we have this e-learning, we have this Jardine University. It's part of our mission to care for the Filipino home. We cannot do it alone. We need you. So I hope we are able to share with you our mission, and together as future professionals, our Filipino homeowners rely on you, architects and engineers, in building a reliable, durable, and longer-lasting home for the Filipinos. Alright, so I'm Peachy Chu again. I'd like to turn over you to Jonna. But please, if you have more questions for me, make sure that you follow our pages Facebook, Instagram, Viber, but we have a specific group for you. Can we show it, please? That is classmate mo sa construction. Plug in kayo sa e-learning if you want to learn more about our mission, caring for the Filipino home. If you pass the module, you will get an e-certificate. But for those who have attended today, you will receive 2 certificates, one for wood preservation, second for waterproofing, but you have to answer a short survey, which is actually in your link. Okay? So, alright. Hi, Miss Peachy. Can we request for a costing of each waterproofing from Jardine? Yes, Sir Adrian. I'll give you a quick calculation. Ang Super Toro Seal po natin can actually treat 2.5 square meter, 2 layers na yon, 2 coats na yon. If it costs about 580, okay? So 580 divided by 2.5. So you would spend 232 pesos per square meter. Normal size of a bathroom, let's say about malaki na yung mga 5, no? For a typical ano. So 232 times 5, so that's about 1,000 pesos. Sasabihin ng client nyo, kung ba yan, ang mahal naman ng bahay ko. Ma'am, wag po natin problemahin ang mahal. Ang problemahin natin, yung future ng bahay mo. Kasi pag nag-repair tayo, siguradong mas mahal. Okay? It's our responsibility to explain to them sa mga future Filipino homeowners the importance of wood preservation, total termite solution, and waterproofing solution. Basta tayo nag-explain as their contractor, as their architect, as their engineer, and then the rest is up to them. Basta tayo, we did our job by telling them these are important things to do in building your home. Okay? Thank you also, Charlotte. Thank you for attending today. Okay. Ma'am, saan link po kami makakasagot ng survey for the 2 certificates? Thank you, Claire, also. Ara Rosas, true ka po dyan. Of course, thank you also. Avina, thank you also. Maverick, we have the link. Maybe EJ can send you the link ng ating survey, or Jonah. Please send it now so that our students can sign in sa kanila pong survey, and they will please sign in the survey, because that's where we will get also your email address and your complete name, and that's where we will send your e-certificate. Okay? All right. If you have some more questions later on, please don't forget, you can join our Classmate Mo FB group. Marami po tayong announcements doon. May mga special seminars din po tayo na pwedeng ibigay sa inyo, so that you will really build your capability as future architects and future engineers. Alright? So I still have to see the link. Okay? But before that, I'm very honored to introduce to you our Dean from Adamson University. May I have our Dean? Hi, Dean Seno. Good afternoon. Well, I have to say good morning, because in Jardine we always say good morning because it's always the start of the day. Hi, Dean. I'm Pichi Chu.
Do you hear me? Do you hear me here? Do you hear me there?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Una sa lahat, thank you so much from Jardine Distribution for coming up with this Jardine University very interactive series of webinars for building construction, building science. And I'm sure this will not be the first and last with Adamson University. We will be requiring all students, to attend this very interactive, very fun way of studying building science for the succeeding batches of building science students. So I'm also glad that we're joined with 2 architects here, Architect J.R. Tolentino and Architect Adrian Reyes with us. And I would like to thank also those 220 plus future architects in our event this afternoon for investing your time, and do not treat it as a chore, but treat it as a building block for you to grow and nurture your learning and passion to be a future architect someday. So maraming salamat po, Jardine Distribution, through this Jardine University. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Architect and Dean Sylvester Seno. It is our honor. Sinasabi ko nga po kanina, sinishare namin. Our mission is to care for the Filipino home. And we take it by heart, Dean, kasi alam niyo po, ako like in my 13 years in my profession, I've had a lot of encounters with our Filipino homeowners who came to us worried, problematic about termite, about waterproofing. Sometimes di pa nababayaran yung bahay nila, may waterproofing problem na.
Actually,
meron ng termite problem.
Let me back in, Pishi, no? Actually, maraming salamat kasi the way you conducted the webinar is very visual and we appreciate that. Videos are really helpful for the students because, the students cannot appreciate pag puro words lang. They need very practical as if that they're learning from the city of their homes, those actual experience from the site. So those videos are really useful. Maraming salamat talaga.
Yes, thank you very much. At napaka-productive ng ating mga students. I'm very proud of them, Dean. Talaga namang they're into the comments and asking a lot of questions. So thank you very much, students. And we look forward seeing you out there as our future professionals, architects, and engineers. Again, for this seminar, Dean, once they enlist in the survey and they put in their complete name, we will be sending them an e-certificate so that it will be also part of their, building up their resume also and their capabilities as graduates of Adamson University. Okay? So,
and I'm looking forward, no? Yeah, I'm looking forward to more webinars like this. Other topics as well, of course. It's a really very ingenious way of introducing your products as well as at the same time they're learning from the science of construction. That's it.
And
I think this is the largest. Yeah, this is the largest actually. Now I was told that this is the largest school that hosts that gathered for this Jardine distribution webinar. I think I was advised, no?
Yeah, congratulations. How many students do we have so far?
200 plus, 200 plus. Yeah, 200 plus.
Well done, guys. And also, Dean, let me share, we have our other sources or resources. They can log in for free anytime in our e-learning. This is our link, Jardine Distributed e-learning. This is your own pace. On your own time, you can always go to this. But, of course, there's a time limit because we have to give some time also or some opportunities for other students. But you will be given enough time so you can log in here, you can enroll, and then I think you're given about 30 days for you to complete the module. Once you pass the exam, you will automatically be given a certificate. And I think we also have a special prize for students who have passed the exam as our reward for them. So join in, guys. It's a very good learning opportunity at the comfort of your home. And now this is the link. Let us know how was your experience and participate in our survey. Just click through this link. If you cannot click on it, just copy and paste in your web browser and then it will direct you to the survey. Once again, in behalf of my teammates who are behind the camera, Jonah, Chanda, Jason, and of course EJ, and in behalf of Jardine Distribution, Mr. Dean Architect Sylvester Seno, and the whole faculty and students of Adamson University, I am Pichi Chu, thanking you for joining us in this Jardine University. And stay well, everybody. Let's stay well and safe until we see each other face to face. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.